have time to coach up for this, or you got caught by surprise? You coached up for this?
Yeah, we're actually doing media training in the other room, so you should be ready to roll.
Should be good, yeah.
You feel like you're ready to hit someone else? You guys have been hitting each other for about a month now. You ready to hit somebody in a different uniform?
That's gonna feel good. We've been going at it for a long time. It's been a long, hard working all season, and we're ready to get to it. We're ready to start preparing for another team.
When are you guys starting Florida State Prep?
We start today.
How much have you guys been watching them, and what have you seen from them?
We haven't really been watching them. We've been focusing on ourselves, and we got a tremendous amount of respect for them, and we're ready to get to it today.
Given that focus on yourselves, do y'all kind of look forward to that first day when you can kind of even just imagine you're going against somebody else? The scout team numbers, that kind of thing?
Absolutely. Like I said, we've been a long, hard-working all season. We're ready to go to work. And the day we start our focus towards Florida State.
We just asked Miller, who's the hardest person to block on the defense?
The hardest person to block?
On the defense. Who do you think? I mean, I know you don't get to block the defense, obviously, but who would you say?
That's a hard question. I mean, all of us, we played a tremendous amount of effort and toughness, so, I mean, who would want to keep blocked it all day?
You can pick yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get a lot of people, though, ask you what's different about this year's team compared to last year's team. What do you tell them?
Last year we had a great team. We had a lot of great leaders, and this year we had lost a lot of guys that were here before that had already established leadership roles. So we had to become leaders within the people that we had left. So a lot of younger guys had to step up and become leaders.
Do you think that's the biggest question regarding this team?
I mean, we got a lot of guys that played in a lot of big games, and a lot of guys that took on the leadership role, and they ready. Everybody stepping up.
Given how much you've hit and matched up against him, but what have you seen, or heard just about Jedrick at right tackle, and what makes him a tough guy?
He's young. He's athletic. He's a good freshman. Like, he came in, he stayed on his P's and Q's, and he's learning the offense, and you can tell that he's getting better every day.
Are you surprised just how well he's done, especially considering he didn't enroll until May?
Offensive tackle, I think if people sleep on how difficult the position is and how much experience you need to, especially in the SEC. And he comes in, he works every day. He asks the older guys like Jonah and all them guys. He asks those guys, and he's doing a great job.
I think when people watch your game, they say you set a hard edge. Is that something you take pride in? Set that edge and make it difficult?
I think coming to Bama, I think that's something that we take pride on, stopping the run, and I always been like a hard-nosed physical guy. So
that's something you like doing?
Yeah, I like being physical.
Yeah. I heard Tosh one time out there in the field giving you some trouble about the record for Dadeville basketball your senior year. What's he talking about?
I don't know.
He said you couldn't dunk.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Anfernee, given kind of the losses y'all have experienced on defense, are there among the kind of the guys that aren't returning starters, do y'all feel like y'all have something to prove to kind of raise your level to what's been here in the past?
I mean, we just feel like it's our time now. Like it's time for us to step up and play a role on this team that's bigger than we had in the past. So, I mean, we taking it, like, we working hard and we ready to go to work.
How much have you seen this new dome you guys are going to play in, the new stadium?
I've seen videos and things about it, but I mean, you won't get the full feeling until you get there and you walk in and you see.
What's your reaction when you look it up on YouTube or when you watch it at it on the internet?
I don't really look it up on YouTube, but I mean, that's where the first game's at. That's what we play. So I'm ready to do.
Do you still get in awe of like a stadium like that when you walk into a place for a new time? Are you still in awe like when you walk into a new stadium? Or are you still like impressed by places that you're being some pretty cool stadiums?
Maybe if I'm just visiting, but when it's time to play football, I'm locked in. I don't really get excited.
A lot has been made of Dallas's like jumbotron in the center of it, but the new Atlanta Stadium has that halo board. Or y'all kind of, I mean, you can probably see it from on the field or wherever you're looking. Is that something that you don't want to get distracted by, or thinking about ever?
At practice, we usually practice all kind of like different situations, and so we can not be mesmerized by when we finally, you know what I'm saying, get a different situation than we used to. So it really don't bother us.
What's the drill like to
to combat against Halo boards?
Can you repeat that?
What do you do to prepare for Halo boards, and just, like, what is that drill like?
That's something you probably really can't prepare for.
Yeah, I got you.
Anfernee, I know it's good to get credit for what you can do against the run, but do you think people maybe don't realize some of the other things that you bring to the table as far as your game? Just because of being a situational guy last year and maybe not being able to show everything last year?
I mean, definitely, but I think that'll come with more experience and me playing more and me getting the opportunity. Like, we had a great amount of respect for we had a great amount of people that could pass with last year, and that's what we brought to the table. And different people in different situations last year played different roles. So this year, I'm looking forward to taking on a different role.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I got to get him. He's got meetings to get to.